Creating awesome resources is something every teacher would love to have the time to do, but unfortunately, a lot of these resources that we'd love to create, we just know are going to take us so much time. So in this video today, I'm going to address one of those concerns, that being time, and share with you a resource called an entry ticket, which does not take any time at all, yet will still have a huge impact on the outcome of your students' learning. So hopefully just by looking at how long this video is, you'll notice that this is not going to take long at all, and yet it still has big rewards. So here I am on my learning management system, and now I teach maths, but this technique or this resource type can work for any subject matter at all. I just happen to be a math teacher, so why not show it in my context? And I'm looking at a lesson called Anti-Differentiation of Exponential Functions. Now, I'm going to create a couple of questions here for my students to do at the start of my next lesson. So that's going to be on Tuesday. And I want them to just do maybe 5 minutes worth of questions, maybe 10, depending on the difficulty level of the question, but as a way to both warm up, but also as a way to revisit some topics that they should already know, but they might have started forgetting. This little bit of showing them questions that they have done in the past is called spaced practice. I have a video card on the screen right here, wherever it is, all about that. So if you want to know more about spaced practice and the reasons why I'm choosing questions from the past, make sure you go and watch that video. But in this instance here, I want to create some questions from a previous lesson. And so I'm going to go back to the homepage for this this course. And I'm here in Unit 3, Topic 3, but I'm going to go back into Unit 3, Topic 2 to find a topic that I want to give the students some questions about. So this topic was for the differentiation, and I'm going to go into product quotient and chain rules for differentiating and find those chapters down here, exercise 8F and exercise 8G. Now I already have chapter 8 open, so I'm going to navigate down to 8F and 8G now. So here's 8F, and my textbook has questions and then work solutions at the start of them, so I'm going to take advantage of that fact that I don't have to create my own work solution, which will save me even more time. So a simple command on Mac for screenshotting is Command-Shift-4. It lets you snip part of your screen, and I believe on Windows it's Windows key Shift-S. If it's not, I'll have the key command on the screen right now. But otherwise, I'm going to Command-Shift-4 to bring up my snippy tool. I'm going to snip both of these questions here, and it brings it up down the bottom right, but it's saving it to my desktop. I'm also going to snip, say, these questions here, Command-Shift-4, because some of my students may fly through those, and I want to give them, still more time to practice at the start of the lesson. And now both of those are saved. So if I head back to my other lesson that I want to insert these into, which is in Topic 3 here, exponential functions. For me, it's a very simple interface here. I just click Edit. And of course, this is going to change depending on what your learning management system is or how you deliver these. You might, in fact, choose to just snip them out, put them in a Word document, maybe put the same image like 5 or 6 times on the page, print out 3 or 4 copies of that, cut them up and give it to the students physically for them to paste into their book. This also might be more relevant if the students are, say, you're in English and they're writing a paragraph based on some stimulus. You might snip out the stimulus for them and physically give it to them so they can paste in their book and respond to it there. I prefer to work digitally, so this is why I'm putting it here. So now I click Upload Image, click my big spaceship here to upload, and I've got 2 pictures here. I'm going to do one at a time. The first one, Submit. And it's going to paste it really big here, so I'm just going to resize it really quickly because I'm actually going to be using this. So I'm going to take the time to fix it how I want it. Upload image again. Do the second one. All right, submit. And then make that smaller as well, probably the same size as the other one. And there we go. Click Save at the bottom. Save now. And suddenly, my lesson's starting to take even more shape. So the learning intentions are there for the students, but the first thing they do before we work on that lesson is the students are going to go through those entry ticket questions, and if they're struggling with it, I of course will help them out, but more importantly, it shows them that they may have a gap in their knowledge, or they might have forgotten a little bit since they last went over these topics, and it might be time for them to revise that topic. And I will do this concept throughout the entire year taking previous questions, putting them in future lessons, maybe a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, maybe 2 months later. In any case, you do that so that the students have time to forget, so that when they relearn it, it becomes stronger, more cemented, more strongly in their brains. And that's the concept of space practice. Remember, if you are interested in learning more about space practice and why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, make sure you click the video card that's on the screen here. Otherwise, make sure you like the video if you got value from it, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.